Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Lynn Wilson and welcome to my living room. I've got a few things to share with you. Glad you stopped over and came for a visit today. So what's happening? What's going on? Well, I thought I maybe could give you a little bit more insight because some of you are now feeling like you're getting to know me and who I am as a person. A lot of new friends, and I do need to jump on and thank Lynn P. Another Lynn, I won't give her a last name, but Lynn P. She knows who she is, and she's actually the one that gave me the recipe for the pumpkin muffins with the cake mix, and I just want to thank you, Lynn. So let me explain maybe a little bit more of who Lynn is, Lynn Wilson, and who the Wilson family is, just so you guys can see maybe a fuller picture of what we do. My home is not Better Homes and Garden. I will never make the cover of a magazine, Country Living or anything else, but my home is where we love life, we live life, and we live as a family. And in addition to that, you will see as we move forward, especially now into the fall season, into the holiday season, when I'm filming, you're going to see piles of things. You're going to see boxes of things. You're going to see things in a corner and you're going to go, what is she doing? So let me set the stage for what's happening in the future. I am involved in a lot in my local community. For example, we are collecting food for my son and daughter-in-law. They have a ministry through their church to help the homeless. So we're collecting food for that. Another thing they do is when the winter starts coming, they collect socks and gloves and hand warmers and things like that for the homeless, and we collect those things, so you'll see bags of that from the Dollar Tree that we need to bring over there. Now, yes, I do work full-time outside the home, and that is a full-time paying job in a Christian conference center. It's a ministry that our family has been involved with for over 20 years, that we serve and we work, and that's what supports our family. But in addition to that, I take care of my older parents. I have my two guys at home that are both disability, accommodate them in different areas that you'll see from time to time. And then I have older children that I need to also make sure that I meet their needs, and there's things that we do that are involved with them. And then on top of that, yes, we do homeschool. We homeschool our youngest son. Our oldest son is now graduated many years ago, but we homeschool our youngest son. And I've never found a homeschool group that fit who we were as a family, our standards, our beliefs, our way of just thinking through what homeschooling is. So I started my own group. Just like I couldn't find exactly what I was looking for on YouTube, I started my own channel. Well, I started my own homeschool group called Ready Set Homeschool, and it's in our local area, but I have a Facebook group and page for that, and I pretty much head that up, and once a month we do a get-together where we get everyone together somewhere to do an event, and then we share things along the way in our support group. So I have a support group that I started for homeschooling. So in addition to that, you know that my husband has a disability of epilepsy. If, and many of you have reached out to me that you have a husband in the same situation and you and I can understand each other. Now, that's not to say if there's a guy watching this and your wife has a disability, and so now I've got the husbands who have a wife with a disability, you and I can relate. We're in the same boat having a spouse with a disability. Well, I could not find a support group, and I desperately needed to talk to people. I decided to start my own support group, and I call it Wings, Under His Wing. Many of you will understand from Psalms what that means, and so I started my own group called Wings, and we meet locally. It started meeting in my home about 18 months ago, and I had one or two friends that I knew that were in the same situation as me. I invited them in. Then we started getting together with couples, and then we started meeting in restaurants, and it's an online support group as well. I have a Facebook group for that. Then I started a group over 20 years ago, and it still continues, and before COVID hit, I would have an average of about 18 to 20 women in my home. There's probably about 55 to 60 in the group. It's called Coffee, Chats, and Crafts. I find that there's a lot of women out there, and I'm sorry if I'm leaving the guys out. You know, these are just things that I'm doing here. That women that are lonely and they just need friendship. So I bought a cheap bag of ShopRite cookies and I made tea and I invited women over and I called it the UFO night. Unfinished objects. So if you had a craft, you started crocheting, you started painting, you started whatever, I would just invite people over and they brought whatever they hadn't finished and we'd sit around the table and have cookies and tea. You can bring your own craft that you're working on that you want to work on. You could come because I will usually teach a simple craft. I supply all the things that you need and I put a jar out for donations just to cover the cost. You could come and I always have adult coloring pages and pencils. You could do that, or you could come and stare at my wall and not talk to anyone and just need the night out with another human being. The last one I want to tell you about is called Chat. I started a group for girls. If you want to call it a support group, you can, for girls that are 12 and older. And it was for young girls to learn basic skills. How to crochet, how to knit, how to upcycle, how to cook, how to bake, how to clean, how to do their nails, how to wear makeup, how to do homemade face scrubs. We did how to make homemade soap, how to make homemade cleaning projects, how to make candles, how to do different crafts. Either we've done it or we have it on the schedule to do. But it's a group for girls to come. Now this is for the local community. It's held in our church basement, but it was open to the local community in the area. A lot of those families are low income and both mom and dad have to work, so the kids are home alone and no one's teaching them basic stuff. So we give them free dinner, a free seminar, a free craft. They pay for nothing. All of this is free. We do it once a month. And then in addition to that, and you will see piles of things in my home that I'm collecting for this group. I have people donate to me clothing, scarves, toiletries, pocketbooks, coloring books and markers, school supplies, backpacks, all kinds of stuff. We give each girl a bundle at Christmas of a gift bag with all kinds of stuff. But what we do is we have a table set up and we call it the Chat Boutique. And they can go and shop from this boutique for whatever's there. There's no limit. They can take anything home they want for a round. In addition to Chat for the girls, my husband felt led and he started a group for the boys called Brave, raising young men to be courageous men. They've taught them how to do woodworking and wood burning, how to change a tire, how to check the oil on your car, how to fix a lawnmower, how to mow a lawn. They've taught the boys many basic skills, even how to tie a tie if they want to wear a tie, whether they go to church or they're going on a job interview. A lot of boys don't know how to make a knot in their tie, and I don't even know how to do it, but you know what I mean. So we, as a family, are very involved in the community. We are very involved in outreaches, and we're just involved. This is who we are. We love giving back. We love investing in somebody's life. I want you to understand who I am and why you might see things in my home the way you see them, or why is she... Listen, this is who we are. I've invited you in my home. You want to join me? You want to visit with me? Great. If this isn't your cup of tea, I'm not offended. If you want to watch someone else's channel. Now, with that being said, here we are again. I'm not making this up. I got 6 bags of food delivered again, and I just had 3 bags delivered 2 days ago. So grab a cup of tea while we're talking, or get some coffee, because I'm going to do an unboxing. Eggs. So I did get a dozen eggs, and they're medium size. Let's just dive in and see what we got. Okay. Peanut butter. More peanut butter. More jelly. I gave you a couple recipes with the jelly. And another bag. Oh boy. Lots of stuff in here. Rice. Bag of pasta. We can always use pasta in this home. Another jar of peanut butter. Another bag of pasta. And a bag of honey nut rings. So I guess this would be like honey nut Cheerios. So this is great. This is good for granola bars that I like to do. Oh, wow. Okay. And 2 more bags of pasta. This is wonderful. Okay, this is cold stuff. Okay, honey, we got to get these in the freezer. Okay, this is fully cooked pork taco filling, people. Okay, we have fully cooked pork patties. Probably get like a dozen of those. Oh my. Okay. Fully cooked seasonings. And this is huge, okay? And it's frozen. Oh my. Okay, here we go. Look at this, guys. That roast pork is going to be shared. Okay, here we go. Can of carrots. Box of raisins. Another bag of honey nut rings. We've got a can of sweet peas. And a can of pumpkin. Okay, Lynn P. I guess we'll be making more pumpkin muffins. Thank you for that recipe. Actually, I think I might make some and bring them to work tomorrow. Can of those. And we have 2 peanut butter cookie Lara bars, I think is how you pronounce them. They're like protein. So, that bag's empty, I think, right, Graham? That was the frozen. Oh my, there's more bags than I realized in a box full. Okay, people, hang on there with me. I hope you have a lot of coffee. Okay, chicken and tuna. More peanut butter. I am not making this up. This was all free, all just delivered right before we're filming. Macaroni and cheese. Chicken noodle soup. Freezing eggs. Okay, let me get the stuff out of the box. More jelly. I'm going to put them back in the box. Spaghetti sauce, chicken noodle soup. Fruit snacks, the Welch's. Okay. More of these. So these are great. I'll put these in my desk at work. And 3 more packages of pasta. Okay. Wow. Okay. So this, oh my goodness. We got apples. We got potatoes. Look at that. I just made a recipe and I just used our last potato. A bag of potatoes. Got some onions. I don't have any onions. This is wonderful. And looks like we got some sweet potatoes. So I'm not going to take them out, but I have a whole bag of produce. Hi, this is wonderful. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Oh my. Okay, bags within bags. So let's see. Ugh. Ooh, orange juice. Very nice. This looks like oatmeal maybe. Oh yeah, quick oats. So this will just replenish the stockpile. Okay, what else? We did not do this bag. Okay, cream of mushroom soup. Cream of mushroom soup. Whoop. More tuna and more tuna. Somehow, I think I'm going to have to dig out those tuna fish recipes. More macaroni and cheese. More macaroni and cheese. Girl Scout cookies. Ooh. Oatmeal sandwich cookies with peanut butter filling. Okay, the last bag. Whew. Okay, what do we got here? Ooh. Dried fruit and nut mix. Oh, this is naturally flavored honey oat clusters. So this would be like honey bunches of oats. Ooh. Thought that was potatoes. This is from BJ's. If you have a BJ's or Costco's or Sam's Club, they're all like the same. This is from BJ's, $3.99 for some roll and pitted prunes. So I need to tell you, right before I came on, and my husband doesn't even know this, he's listening, I got a text from our food service director where I work, and he said, we just had a donation for the staff where I work. Yogurt, butter, half and half, milk, eggs, a lot of dairy products. Come on over, free, have all you want over where I work. What can I say? What can I say? I can only say thank you. And we're being provided for in ways that go above and beyond anything we could ever ask or think.